I'll get it for you. There you go, baby. There you go. Hey, look. Where are you going? Where are you going with that, huh? Got your little treat. Yep. That's baby Caesar. Say hello, baby Caesar. Nom 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 nom. What do you got there? You got a treat. Yep, that's the vampire. One of 3 dogs. That one's a vampire. He's a handful. He's the most difficult one, as you can tell. That was a funny laugh. Ah! What if that was my laugh? I was just like, ha! Caesar doesn't think that's funny. Okay. He looked at me like, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't like that. All right. We're here back in the studio. Oh, stretch. Oh no. Oh, let's get started on another day. Another day. Yep. Garsh. Oh, here I go again on my own. All I gotta do is make pants. All I gotta do is make pants. Please. But look. Pants aside, look. Hey, just look. Pants aside, put your pants on the side. Because if you put the pants aside, pants aside. I don't know. Pants aside, there's not that's not everything. That's not everything. Pants aside. Oh, pants aside, like it's a fucking. That's my name, Pants aside. Yeah, my brother, his name was Suicide. I am Pants aside. Pants aside. That's right. Pants aside. Me. I know. Incredible, right? Pants aside. Doot, 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 doot. Do, 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 do. Oh, I'm being so annoying, aren't I? So I'm just adding some light hitting the crystals here that are in the middle, so it's like you can see the crystals. Eat your bone, baby. Don't stare at me. I'm not a thing to stare at. Staring at me means you want me to do something. Me do something? No. Just no. None of that, thanks. None of that, thank you very mucho. Thank you very mucho. What is this line? What is that? Is that supposed to be like the pelvis? Like the inner. I'm confused here. Is that what that's supposed to be? I have no idea what that is supposed to be. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. It doesn't even make sense when I look at it. I'm like, I mean, this is fine because that's sticking up out, right? And he's got like some mechanical parts going through the middle here. That's cool. It's all cool. I'm cool with that. You're cold, aren't you, baby? I don't really have a lot of room between me and the computer, but if you want to crawl in here, you can. You want to crawl in here? Right here. There's a spot. Just for you. Just for you, baby. Mm-hmm. Baby. Oh no. Vampire wants my arm? How could I have not guessed? Wow, what a freaking surprise. Wants to suck on my arm. Wow. See, I told you he's a vampire. He's a little vampire. You don't believe me? He's literally sucking on my arm. It's because we took him off the nipple too early. And we had to take him off the nipple early because his mom got infected and she was dying. She's alive. She survived. But it was only because we separated them and started bottle feeding him. The infection would have really screwed her up otherwise. He was moving it around because they kick their legs when they suck in order to push the milk around inside the breast, and of course that was making her stitches open up. So she had to go back in for surgery again, and they had to change out her. They had to remove the infected skin, and they had to change her stitching for for steel. Put some on the inside, some on the outside. So now I don't know why I'm daddling with doodling, dibbling. I can't words right now. I just can't words anymore. All right, so just a little bit of shading going on here, right here, right now. Right now, right here. Um, yeah, something like this. Something like this. I feel like these are very close. I want to saturate this one a bit more and darken it. They're too similar, in my opinion. Way too similar. It's got a hold of me arm. Holding on to me arm. I really want to see. I was just finishing up a playthrough of Handsome Jackpot for the second time. With what's his face? With Flack, the Beast Tamer. And I was kind of trying to speed through it because I wanted to get to the other ones. But now I kind of feel like I want to play a different character instead of like doing all the different runs with all the different characters. Doing all the different runs with one character. But I really want Flack to get to 72, level 72, so that way, I don't know, all the weapons can just be standardized and I can finally see like what's what and not like constantly have to upgrade my weapons. Because I hate that you can't, the weapons don't scale. That you have to constantly look for new weapons. I mean, I suppose it's probably part of the plan, but I don't like it. It's not fun for me. It's not fun for me. I'd rather just get the one that I want and hold on to it as long as I want to hold on to it, and then part with it when I'm done using it. It'd be like sort of having a Pokemon that for whatever reason its moves break, and you resort back to like you automatically like you drop all your moves, I guess. Maybe you don't resort to anything, but you drop all your moves, and then you got to come up with new ones. And it's like, well, I didn't want that. I wanted to keep the ones that I had until I was bored with them. I'm not bored with them yet, so this isn't like this. That's not fun for me. It's not fun for me. Anyways, we got to make some payments. I did the shapes. I did the shapes like I wanted. All right, so I like this over here. This looks fun. Pitch black, ain't it? Yep, looks pitch black. Maybe this off color. That's not pitch black. Okay. And then this blue. That's fun. I like a lot of this stuff that I see here. There's like a blue and a red and black. Blue, red, and black with white in between. Oops. Didn't mean to make that color, whatever that was. Brown. How did I get brown again? That's funny. Yeah, maybe if we could just stick to these color palettes just for now. Okay. This is going to be sloppy right now because let me see what time it is. Let me start a timer. Let me go finally. Yeah, he doesn't suck me forever. Don't take that out of context. All right. All right. Let's start making movements here. Making some movements. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So the pants are kind of like this really heavy material. Oh, this is a really light color. Um, and then like, let's say, yeah, have that. Um, I'm gonna go with like sort of like this. This is all one layer, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna put this here. Is that dark enough? I don't think it is. Oh, there we go. That makes more sense. Yeah. Create sort of like a sash. Goes around the waist. Sounds like Zylorgus. I really like that DLC actually. I thought I liked the Handsome Jackpot a lot, but I kind of don't. Plus, when everything's on Mayhem Mode 7, like, yeah, the difficulty is increased, kind of, but kind of not. Like, the enemies aren't, like, threatening to me because um, I have like 300k health. 300, not 30, 300. Because when I turn on my pet's ability, my health doubles and it's already at 1800. So or 180,000, sorry. So 180,000 becomes 300,000. Yeah. And that's just a part of being real. It's not even because like the other shield options like aren't even that high. It's that high because of all the things that I have. So I'm basically like a mini boss right now. And it's just like nothing. Sometimes enemies take out my health like in one hit with some kind of special move. And that's cool. But that's not a challenge for me. That's just like dumb luck. It's not interesting. And all the enemies have so much fucking health that if I go into fight for my life, there's no way I could shoot my way out of it. It's impossible. It's 100% impossible. There's no way to do it because um, it takes too long to take out their health. I have to have the pet come and save me. There's no other way. If it wasn't for that, I would just die and fight for my life. And I have enough abilities. I was looking at the possibility of changing things, changing my ability, like my unlockable things. But there's no point in changing that because I have all of the blue tree, and like if I wanted to get rid of the green tree and get rid of the healing and try to focus on something, there really isn't. I mean, if anything, I would want to get to the bottom of the green tree because at the bottom of the green tree, he flat gets an extra 25 um, damage for him and his pet, and I've done everything based off the pet. Right now, my pet, when he attacks enemies, he does like 500k damage in some of his hits. And that's enough to take out all of their health, all of it in one hit in a lot of instances, if not most of it. Um, sometimes it doesn't. It depends on the enemy, how much armor they have, but I don't like how this looks. All right. We got to speed through this. Speedy, speedy, speedy. Looks right. What looks good? What looks good? I think it would look good if it was wider. I don't think it's wide enough. I think it would also look good if pants were up underneath it. Um, so something like this. That's not what I want. Where's this? What? It looks so dark. Why is it darker? Weird. Okay. It is whatever it is. Yeah, because the problem I had with the way it looked like a minute ago is it's too bulgy. Just too bulgy. Should stick out a little bit, but that's it. Just a little bit. Nothing crazy. Um, Still not wide enough in my opinion. In my humble opinion. It's supposed to be like up on his belly. I'm putting it down around the waist like a belt. Michael. Oops, shouldn't say his name out loud. Well, there's a lot of people named that. I might have to stop this video here. Two. I don't even remember where he lives. 2, 1:30, 3 o'clock, 4, 5. Should I give myself more time? Because I might have to go charge my car. Don't remember where he lives. Let me check. He lives. Oh, it's not saved here. Oh, crap. Hmm. Oops. I better put 11. It's in 2 hours, though. That's a lot of time. All right, say 10:30. I don't like the way this belt situation is. Not a fan. Not a fan. Maybe this was just a waste of time. Um, if I had to come up with something fast, what would it be? All right. What would it be? Something fast. Something fast. What would it be? Let's see. Uh, there's there's uh there's some kind of design here. This big stick he's holding in his hand isn't in the way, but most part, the pants seem to have some kind of strange looking dots. I do this. I could probably pick up a color in between. Color in between. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Just make the pants kind of bigger towards the bottom, I think. Kind of like a straight line in shape. Very man-like design because women are shaped in straight lines. Women are more angular. But the point of a man is that underneath it all, there's fortitude. Yep. So back to here. Make it darker. Okay. Quickly, cut quickly. What else? What else? Here's the waistband. Is that go into the waistband a little bit so we can put in. I don't know if Michael's gonna get back to me or not. Sorry, I keep name dropping this guy. It doesn't matter. There's a million people named Michael. You could look up his name, you'll never find him. I normally never bring up people's names though. Try to keep my clients confidential. I actually have more than one Michael on my phone, anyways. I have a whole bunch of them. It's not a unique name. If somebody had a name like Xander or something, that would be kind of strange. Xander, this could be anybody. This could be somebody specific, not anybody. This probably isn't just anybody. That's a weird name. Okay, I'm just trying to put it closer to the body. Okay. A little bit closer. A little bit closer. Hi, baby. Icy music for an icy day. World's getting colder. Just like they say, ice we skate, it's getting pretty thin. Bundled up now, wait until you get older. This is a message from the Illuminati. Right. That song is not about the Illuminati, but he is right. The planet is getting colder. A lot colder. less nutrients will be getting into the planet little by little until there ain't shit left. So, yeah, we're all going to starve to death. Won't be my generation, though. But food will get more and more scarce, unfortunately. Living here is just going to get harder and harder until it's just not possible. But you know what? That may never happen. It's more likely that we'll blow up the whole planet or destroy it with radiation um, from nuclear technology. It won't necessarily be blown up from the radiation, but the radiation will kill everything. It'll kill us all. Yep, that's more likely to kill us. Is the fallout from war. I understand everybody wants to be at war. It's feels good to resolve your conflicts with violence, but we're all human. We all understand that the violence has its own voice, but we're not ever going to be considered a prosperous species because of our behavior. Unless all that changes, but I don't see that happening. We can be treated as equals in the universe. We'll be treated like cattle because we treat each other so poorly. And it's not poverty, really. Poorly is a bad word. It's that we treat each other with such limiting I don't know, limiting something. Anyways, yeah, it's coming together. It's starting to look better. Starting to look Beatrice. Starting to look Beatrice. Oh, starting to look Beatrice. Yes, I totally understand that. Mm-hmm. Because Beatrice looks good. Hi, baby. Baby Caesar. Who's behind me? I see you. Yes, I do. Who's a puppy? Maximilian. Maximilian Pegasus. Nope, that's not what I want. That's closer. No. How about we just drop it? How about we just drop it? What is it? That stick has so much crap on it, I can't see around it. It's got beads going from the bottom of it to the top of it. I don't know. These feathers are a strange color. They're like red feathers. I'm just not getting the right color for it. And it's like each pixel is a different color, so I'm not really nailing it. Hi, baby. Oh, yes, baby Caesar. A few days ago, he was really sick. Ever since then, his behavior has totally changed. He's still cranky as hell. Still sensitive, but he's a little bit more open to touch than he was before. Yes, you are. Being a little guy right now. Look at you, little guy. Max is behind me. Can you see him? No, no, no. I want this spot from my computer. No. No, you can't take it. Oh my gosh, he's taking my spot. Taking my spot. Hmm? Are you taking my spot? Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, that's what I like. That's what I'm looking for. Yep, that's the color. That's what I wanted. Some more of a tannish kind of color. I also like this. It can be the rim light of it. Oh yes. Put your head down. It's cold. It's cold in the house. I would turn the heat on if I could. My air conditioner doesn't do heat. It does not have a heat setting. Some of them do out there. Some of them do. Mine don't. Mine don't. Mine doesn't. But I don't need heat because I live in Florida. Yep. And in Florida, well, can't really say it anymore. We were saying it's always hot in Florida, but can't really say that. It ain't hot right now, is it? It ain't hot right now. So that's that. Baga. Okay. Let's see. I want to draw a crotch. Mike crotch. Oh, it's Mike crotch. That's my favorite. Just making some general shading because you can see in the reference it's like spade or something, or it could even be black velvet. I'm not sure, but whatever it is, it's like it's not going to show much light because of the fabric. Um, it's kind of similar to that of like an ox's coat. You know, an ox has like really tough hide, so it's like the light might reflect off of it, but it's good for I think. Let's say. Oh my god, I'm trying to find this color. Trying to. see. I think I'm just gonna go for a wider pants. Wider pants. I don't want to completely cover up everything, so I do want to keep sort of something there. I'm feeling it out. Trying to determine which I like more. I like more of the pitch black or the pitch brown, you could call it. Oh, it's hurting my shoulder. Oh, pillows pushing it forward. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, that was really hurting. Oof. Yep, starting to look like pants. Starting to look like pants. Mm. Tasty burp. Tasty burp. I burped. Dude didn't get back to me. So I guess that's that. No, no, just no, just no. You know, just no. It's more interesting, but you gotta look at the lighting just above it. Um, I think that it looks like, to me, like there would be really strong creases around the edges. So that's what I'm going to emphasize, and then the light pushes around it. Let me just blend this. This is all kind of soft in here. Soft, low in significance. Very low on the significance scale. Like knowing where to blend is key, because right now we're just sort of communicating that light is bending. Areas where I keep it hard are areas that I'm indicating that this is a fold. You know, this is the fabric folding across that area. Therefore, we need it to stay a certain way. Hell, you could just say something like this. You could just say this. No, that's too much, though. That's saying too much. What if I make it smaller? You could say that. You could say that. You straighten it up a little. Yeah, you could definitely say that. Yep, that looks good. I don't remember what this was. Okay, thank you. That's too much. I do like this a lot right here. Is that the previous color? I guess it is. It looks good on the edge like that. Ooh, you know what I'm seeing? Can you hit it softer? There we go. Just softly. Just lower the opacity. Yeah, that's interesting. I like that. That's very interesting. And then, it would be great if you could get like some zigzaggy pattern down here. No, I don't like that. Hold on. Move, take a step back. I want to just push the shadow first. Let's start with that before we think about any zigzaggy lines. Just like hair, I want to focus on the shape of the object first, which is going to be round. So I'm using the blur tool, similar to the blend tool, just to establish that shape. Okay. Maybe something like that, which you can then highlight. Like this, with a lighter color. I think I might want to come way up. Yeah, that's character to the pants. I just wanted to change the angle. Yep. I do like it like that. Oop. Opa. Bleeding the black in there. This puppy is sleeping on me. Hmm. The way clothing usually works. The way an object works, really, an object. When light hits around two, let's call them pillars, it hits harder on the back. So that's what I'm drawing here. I'm drawing that has way more impact behind here than it does around the leg. And this is sort of generalized, but yep. That's too dark. I want it to show that it has shading, but I also don't want it to be like blending in. Because once it gets this dark, it could very easily blend in. So we need it to still have its independence from the black. But I do want there to be like a identifiable stem for the feather. Or whatever you want to think that this looks like. Because once I render this, all that's just going to blend together anyways. So colors like these are kind of the most important. That's why you want that strong contrast. So that's what I'm going for. Going for strong contrast. I think I missed Art Basel this year. Yeah, pretty sure I did. Okay. Ugh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Crack my fingers, bitch. Suck my fingers. Suck my fingers? Yeah, suck my fingers. I don't know. Oh, don't give me that shit. Give me my fucking brush, you asshole. Putting this on the other side because the lighting has done so much. I don't want to lose that. So I do want this to come down though. I do think that that adds a lot of value in the image. So I think it's pretty good to add it in there. Yes, this message. This message is for my crotch. Is there a my crotch there? Hold on, wait a second. Let me check. Hey, has anybody seen my crotch? Ha, hey, where'd the guy go? He hung up. Yeah, he was looking for my crotch. My crotch. Yes, my crotch. Oh wait. You're saying the guy was joking? No. Why would he joke about that? Just my crotch. That's a name, right? It's not an. That's not a name. Well, I don't get it. What is my crotch? What is my crotch? What are these people? Ooh, you know what this reminds me of? Enslaved Odyssey to the West. Best game ever. I don't know why I'm crazy about that game. I really am. I'm probably like one of the very few people in the world who like obsesses over it. It has terrible graphics, but so does Pokemon. I mean, the games that people obsess over don't really have any logical reason for people to obsess over it other than it hitting all the neurological points of dopamine for the person and just enough time of that happening so that you keep coming back for more. That's why I like Borderlands so much. I mean, it's really a dopamine factory. Everything about it is based off of satisfaction, gratification of some kind. And the gratification is all based off of collecting weapons. And by weapons, we just mean things that you point at targets. And when you hit the target, you feel good. Which is why I'm kind of starting to not like mayhem mode. It's strange. I look forward to mayhem mode because it's like, yes, a challenge. I want a challenge. I want it to be hard. But now that I've been playing mayhem mode for so long, it's just like, I don't really know if I want a challenge anymore. Maybe it was fun just when it was easy. Maybe when it was easier, it was actually more fun. Because it I kind of lose interest a little when the enemy takes like 1,000 bullets. Like I'm standing there. I'm not even kidding. Like literally 1,000 bullets. Like I'm standing right in front of them. I have so much damn health that they can shoot directly at me and they will never take out my health. And I can just stand there and just go clip after clip after clip until I completely run out of ammo, and then I finally kill them, and then it's just like, okay, I guess I move on now. And it's like, it's cool. It's like each enemy is like a boss on all on its own, but it's just like it's not actually challenging. It taking a long time to defeat them does not make it challenging. What would make it challenging is if like they moved around a lot all of a sudden when normally they don't. You know, changing it up like that would be more interesting in my opinion than them just having more health. And look, I agreed with them in the beginning. I was like, I thought, oh yeah, more health, that'll be more challenging. They have more health, more damage. It'll be more challenging because I will do less damage and they will do more. But the difference, like the amount of damage, I'm using like the strongest guns in the game, and I do so little damage that it's just like it's just not interesting. It's more like me just unloading a fucking clip into somebody until I run out. And then my dog is the one that's able to one shot them. Somehow the pet, uh whether I get the dog or the robot, um that little character is somehow able to knock them out way more by doing like 500 damage in one hit. And it's just like, I know I've focused all my benefits on the pet doing more damage than me, but oh my god, it's just ridiculous how much damage the pet is doing. So there's just like no reason for me to do anything. I'd rather just walk around with all my guns unequipped and just put everything back into inventory and just walk around barehanded and watch my pet do all the work. And it's just like, that's not a challenge. It's borderline not fun either. It is a little entertaining to just like, you know, have it so easy, but about as entertaining as, walking around while everybody else is at work and doing whatever you want to do is great, but there's nobody around and it's just kind of empty. Yeah. What I would say is one of the things I really like about Borderlands is just the environment. Because they keep the dialogue going in the background no matter what. And I really admire that about the game because no other game does that, and or that I know of. And it has this sort of echolog sort of style of doing things. It has sort of like a podcast, and that's my favorite. That's actually my favorite thing in a game. That's the main reason I liked what was it um, Metal Gear. I was obsessed with Metal Gear for that very reason because you could put on the podcast in MGS 3, um, or was it MGS 4? I think it was 4 actually. Um, you have the radio, and it would just have like this little talk show that goes on while you're navigating your spy mission. And I didn't even think of it as a spy mission. I thought of it as like a shooting game. But now that I look back at it, I recognize that the writers totally intended everything as like a spy mission, um, because that's what the game was on day one. But at that point, I never played the earlier games. I didn't know that the main character was a spy. It just sort of made sense that he was undermining everything, and I assumed that that meant that he was like a hero, and you're playing as the hero or something like that. But I didn't realize that the game is really more about espionage than anything else, which is why there isn't like any kind of benefit to sneaking through the whole mission. But if you do, you will get like rewards and things like that, like PlayStation. Um, Congratulations, what do we call them? Little trophies. This is kind of looking like little fingers. I didn't want it to look like little fingers. I want it to look like a blockchain. I want it to look more like a blockchain with occasional cuts in it. So I need to blend some of this together. That's better. That's a lot better. Wow, it's really long. But that's how long it is, actually. I do want them to sort of twist a little. So let me see if I can modify that. See, they're a little too uniform. I don't want them to be that uniform. Um, Maybe if I can exaggerate some of them a little bit, it'll make it seem. I think this should be straighter. I really like that it's so exaggerated, but it's not helping the overall image. They need to stagger a little bit more. Hmm. Yeah, I think that's good. Mm, like that. Bring some down. Okay. doing that, and doing that. With all that in mind, something in between. It's not round, so I don't want to really do this too much. Maybe something more like that, where it's only bending at the top. So got a little bit more up here than down there. Yeah, I like that. And then maybe we bring it down. Maybe not that much. Yeah, that was going to be a lot. Not pitch black. Bring it down there for that bottom lip. Okay. Blend that. That's good. Everything's progressive. Like it goes in a direction. Always think of that when you think of light. Think of it moving in a direction. Don't think about rim lighting too much. I know some professionals, not one, a lot of professionals will say this. When they think about lighting, they just throw rim lighting on everything. And you do your 1-2 shadows, and then like you have just one color of shading, and then throw rim lighting around it, and that's what they're talking about. But if you want to understand how something is supposed to look and you think that your drawings don't look right, then that's an important thing to think about, is that the light will just move progressively across the surface. And it can have things that get in its way as it goes. So, for example, if I put a little bend in here, and then let's say exaggerate that. Of course, I can blur these things up a bit. And come in with maybe something dark around the rim. And let's say we want to make these fold. You know what? I want folds. I'm looking at this and I think these should fold. This should be a bunch of folds. So how do we do that? Very, very simple. You add lines. You add lines. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. You add some lines and you have folds. Because whenever you want something to fold, all you need is for it to blend. Once you blend it, then whatever adds you line to it will be perceived as a fold. So the only thing that can stop it from looking like a fold is not having any shadow around it. So like this all needs shadow in order for it to look like a fold. You start, like you should be able to start seeing it now. it needs shadow in order to become a fold. It can't become a fold without shadow. So I'm just trying to separate things a little bit. And then add some blend to it to make it more blended. If it's more blended, then when I add a line, it's going to look like a fold. It's starting to look foldy already. Come back in, add a line. And then because they're folds, they have weight. So, you can add like little shadows underneath to emphasize the shape. And little shadows on top to emphasize that the light is above it somewhat. You don't want to do that too much, because then it's like room lighting. But yeah, lines and folds, that's all it takes. Lines and blending, sorry. Lines and blending. That's all folds are, it's just lines and blending. Better save my work before it decides to crush me. As it does. As it does. So that's all it is. It's just lines and just blending, and then you add a line. It's definitely not complicated. Not complicated at all. Let's see, we have one here. One, maybe one down here. And one down here. Now we're just going to blend that stuff for the most part. And we're going to work on pushing it back some more, especially up at the top. blending. Evening out some tones here. And yeah. Mm-hmm. Looks good, looks good. No, there's obviously like, there's going to be a shadow underneath it, but I'm noticing, I don't really like about this, but I'm noticing it. Maybe something like that. Now I'm kind of wanting, I think I want it to bend up into it. That's what I'm thinking about now. I want that to be slightly darker. Something like that. And I want this side to bend up into it too. Because this ain't even going to be that dark coming up into it. Like, so Yeah, that makes sense. And then um, you can add a dark line if it's not bold enough. Like this seems like a really weak statement right here. Yeah, I just want to strengthen that a little. Maybe even add a line up here. Maybe thicken that one. You gotta always remember you're going to lose details. When it renders, you're always going to lose details. So it helps to make things a wee bit thicker. A little bit. And make some things a little bit darker if you want. Does that make more sense? Yeah, it does. It does make more sense. Well, and that's where this is going. Um, hmm. I feel like I would like this whole area to be a wee bit darker. No? Maybe? Maybe that. Maybe that's what I want. Yeah, that works. We don't need that black line. No, it's overkill. Put it towards the top, though. Yeah, it's good. And then, let's see. See, light is always moving in a direction. Now, of course, across a flat surface, it's going to be flat. But how much of that is the flat surface? You know, how much of it is? So we're going to have it spread out a little bit, a little bit. Yes. And maybe even come right across the middle. Yeah, I like that. I think I like you. Saturate it. That's basically the pants. No, let's not do that though. Let's just look at where this is. Look at where this is. Hmm. Something like that. I think it's fine. It's not really a noticeable situation. Okay. Let's see, make this a little bit more like shaded glass. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. See some of these colors. Ooh. Yeah, that's right. Confused me for a second. That's where I put the rim lighting. On that is where I put the rim lighting. And this. Okay. Could even put God damn it. Just give me blue. Whatever blue you have. Why is it so light? Oh, right. Something like that. I don't know how my idea of iridium turned into electrical iridium. Like, I feel like I know how. I originally was thinking of electrical, but I feel like it's overpowering the image a little bit, but electrical was the intention. And I think that's it. What time is it? It's 10? Yeah. I wanted him to be pretty electrical. He has some feathers. Um, his design's not super complicated. Um, there was one other thing though that I was thinking of, and that was behind him. I was thinking that he would be kind of like a tracker. Um, he could even be related to the black guy with the broken glasses. I forget his name. Uh, that in mind. Just thinking like, I don't know. I do like the idea. I just like the idea of him having something protecting the back of his head. And I thought, what better way than like a skull, like a big one. But I'm not feeling this right now. Plus, he has all this extra shit around his head. I have to paint over. Gonna have to paint over. I didn't even realize that I wrote the word skull armor. I am not paying attention. It's not bright enough. Well, or even a backpack. I don't know. I just felt like he needed some kind of extra protection. But the Iridian is already protecting itself. A lot of Borderlands characters don't really wear a lot of armor or anything. I was thinking that the little arm sleeves should be included. Because he barely looks Indian at all. He doesn't really have a lot of. If it wasn't for the sash, I wouldn't have even considered it. Yeah. But I was thinking that like this would be its eyes, right? It would have its eyes like really noticeable. And then you have the inside rim of its eye. Well, now it looks like a jetpack. I think for it to look like a mouth, it would have to actually go over his head, as they do, as a mouth do. And the idea is that like he'd be able to change out the headpiece itself, and that would be like part of the head exchange. That you could actually change out the skull on the back of his head. Not that it would matter. Can't see anything in Borderlands. I don't even know why they have customization. It doesn't really make sense. Why are you customizing your character? You can't see the customizations. It's a first person shooter. It doesn't make sense. But I totally understand being able, like, they should have capitalized on the exterior things. Like, you can see the dog or the robot, you can see the pets. Like, you should be able to customize the pets that play along with you. But I don't know. Instead, I would rather customize the pet, have more customizations for the pet than have customizations for the character. Because I don't really want to. I don't want that. I can't see the character, so that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me to be able to customize that. I am covering up some of the hairs. Hmm. Well, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look right at all. Yeah, let's zoom out. I think we got to capitalize on the head shape. Maybe the eye sockets would be sort of more internal than external. Like you're looking at the inside of the skull. I have to pee. I have to pee. I'm holding it. I have to come back to this skull idea. It looks like there's a penis behind him. That is not shape that I want. What if we just get rid of this ball sack? We don't need ball sacks behind our head. Maybe the eyes would be sideways, like this. And you would just sort of see them sort of bulging out. And sort of to the side, like that. That's what I'm thinking. Like a concave shape. And the outside of the skull overlaps it. Oh, that was there. Okay. Okay. I'm going to have it come around town. Around town. Then we do this. This, that, this, that, this, that, this, that, and then I want it to sort of be shaped like a shark, and I think that's about what I have. And no, I don't want to look up a reference. Because it's a monster. It doesn't actually have to look like a shark. You know what, though? It'd be even more convincing if I drew that. No, because now it looks like an airplane. Oh boy, it is a complicated thing to draw, like a monster, because you have to consider. Okay, well then, what's a monster? What makes something a monster? Obviously, like it has to be unrecognizable. I'm making it like a catfish. They're like antenna. That's funny. I don't know if I want that. I wanted to draw teeth and all that. There's just no room for teeth. I'm gonna have to make it wider. Oh. If I even want this, I don't even know if I really want this. Whoa. It looks like an alien head. Whoa. Look at that. Wow. That was a very different look. Hmm. You could give it a few different eyes. It is a skull after all. It could have different kinds of orifices. Maybe some of them could be nostrils. I don't know. Wasn't what I intended. But this is. I did intend on drawing some teeth. I didn't want them to overlap, but then they tangent. I didn't want to overlap the hair. It was all yellow. Side's not the same as the other. I never believed I'd get in. Don't think that's what I wanted. And for that reason, I'm going to minimize it or make it, blur it out. Oh God, I have to be so bad. Oops. I don't know about this one. It's not coming together the way I wanted it to. Well, without the teeth, it just looks like something that's behind him. Let's just try it. Hmm. Yeah, that's what's wrong with it. Yep, I see it now. I now see it. I didn't want it to be a duplicate, but it's going to have to be. It might be my client getting back to me. I hate covering up my work. Sometimes it's a part of art. Sometimes you got to cover up the things you did. Sometimes. Okay, just pushing in that light. Pushing in some light. Okay. Yeah, this was the idea that I had, that there would be the sword rib cage going around him, because it's kind of tribal. Oops. Now it looks like a dinosaur. Or at least the skull. Don't get too crazy in the shading just yet. Don't do that. Yeah, I want to flip it first. I want to flip. I want to flip. I want to flip, 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 flip. I want to flip. I want to flip. I want to flip, 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 flip. Hmm. How narrow should it be? I think it could be pretty wide, actually. I think it could be wider, in my opinion. And I think the mouth could be longer. Right now, it's about the length of like a hippopotamus, which is not normal. I thought we were going to finish this today. I think I'm wrong, though. I think I was wrong. I think let's remove that. Yeah. And I like this head shape though. It's interesting. Boy, I really have to pee. Holding it. I don't know why I have to pee so bad. Oh, it hurts. I have to pee so bad it hurts. That is not the right shape. Yeah. Let's see here. I think that looks about right. Obviously, the more towards you something is, the less pointy it's going to look. It's going to look more round. So, I'm not trying to make the teeth look small. I'm just trying to control the direction that they're pointing without making it look like they don't exist. Because some overlap should happen. Some. Don't think that's the same as how I had it. I think it's a bit taller. But I do think that that was what I had in mind. Yeah. He has a skull on the back of his head. And now the lighting doesn't make sense. Oops. Oopsies. No, the lighting of his hair does not make sense. Crap. And I have to go to work soon. So we do have to stop. We do have to stop. So now okay. And now his hair needs some adjusting. So we gotta get rid of all this room lighting. Yeah. I mean, he can have some lighting in his hair, but ultimately it should be surrounded by shadow now instead of lighting. Its edges need to be darker than ever. Than ever before. That's better. It will be sudden when the light does hit it, so you don't have to take out all the lighting because the light will hit it really hard. But it's got to be even where the light does hit it. So can't have any light that's far back. It's got to be pretty close up. Something like that. Hell, more. For sure, more. I hate undoing my work. It's just the way it goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles. That is the way the cookie crumbles. We can add streaks though. This one is too much. Oh boy. Gotta add more. More. Yeah. That's a lot better. I like it. It's what I wanted. It's got a lot more character now. The hands are simple. Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay, I really have to pee and see what my message was. All right. So I might add a little bit more to the render, but for the most part, that is the character. We could call him something like Xavier or something like that. Oh, look at that. I just noticed. Yeah. That can't possibly be that bright. If the tooth is in front of it. but it can be that bright. It's right here. Oh, okay. Oh, baby sleepy. Sleepy baby. Oh. Well, now I really don't have to get up. My appointment just changed its time. Yeah, got that crocodile kind of look. Crocodiles have a lumpy face. Or you could say a crocodile has a dinosaur-looking face. Ever think of it like that? The crocodile is not the dinosaur that looks like a crocodile. It's the crocodile that looks like a dinosaur. Oh my gosh. Maybe it should be brighter. Oof, I'm cramping so hard. Oh my god, why can't you just hold it? Fucking hell. This hurts. I'm blurring it up a little. I should have controlled the background of it. Oops. It's easy to do, but I don't want to go back. I'd rather just erase around it. I'm using the eraser a little on it. Of the airbrush eraser. Sorry. Let me clarify. Okay. Get this outline. I don't know how many times I've outlined his face. It's definitely a lot. Stay asleep, baby. Stay asleep. For now. Not forever. Yeah. A little bit of contrast. You know, skulls have like holes everywhere. If you've ever seen a real living animal skull, there's a lot of marks. But it's mostly for shading. Okay. One of the things that skulls have is ribs. Ribs are a common theme inside the body. Every single body seems to like ribbing. Pain subsided, finally. No, don't wake up. I'm not ready for you to be wanting to play. I'm not ready. Okay. That's good enough. Okay. Oh boy, here we go. I just noticed something. Something I'm definitely going to have to do. Annoying. But yeah. It's definitely. First, let me get this. Just darkening it. Forget that for the blur tool, you have to have a color selected. I'm not sure why. Something to do with how they make it happen. Okay. Trying to find those good in between colors. Yeah, it doesn't look super amazing. Now that I'm looking at it. Could be better. So I'm trying to clean up these lines so they look round. It's taking too long. Yep, it's taking too long. I think that looks a little bit more accurate. Yeah, they were too bright. But I don't want these to be black. So something like this. It's kind of backwards. I feel like this would just be pink. Actually. Like this. And only these would be, dark. That's what doesn't look right. Now I see it. Now I see it. I don't know why I didn't notice that before, but the angles gotta match. Angles gotta match. Okay. Yeah. Just sort of erase the difference here. Don't want it to be super dark, but yeah, that makes sense. I'm just trying to even out the colors a little bit to make it more rounded looking. Obviously, I can't do that to this side. But what I can do is give it some rim lighting and stretch out some of the lighting. That'll make it look rounder. And then maybe just pull his light around the whole thing. So there's some separation. Yep. Okay. I think that's pretty much what I wanted. Now I have an idea. Another idea. Uh-oh. A tail. Well, maybe you won't see it from the front. I don't want it between his legs. That's the only thing. He doesn't need anything resembling a penis. If it's an erect tail. It's an interesting idea. Let's just draw it underneath everything. Oh, well, yes. But yeah. Ooh, pain. What I'm thinking is that it would go out and around. And then keep building until you get what would seem like a typical spine. Yeah. That's kind of funny. I like that. He has a tail. You gotta erase whatever's blocking it though. Little bits. Bone tail. I don't want to lose the thickness. You could put it below the plant fauna if you want. But maybe it has like a hooked end. Okay. Yeah. I can go super detailed with it, but maybe just something like this. We acknowledge that parts of it are actually separate from others. So it's like a link system. Uh-huh. Oops, that was not the right color. Color here. Spam call. And I thought I said I wasn't getting super detailed. This is looking pretty detailed. Um, even still, even Steven. Maxie, you probably have to go to the bathroom too, huh, bud? Yes, Max. Mm-hmm. Kissy, kissy. Yep. Trying to get my attention. Trying to get me off the computer. Okay, bud. Well, I need to get up too. So I think we are going to stop here. I'm just going to put like a highlighter to something like that. Max, you want to go for a walk? Yeah. I'll go outside. Probably want to go see your friends, but that's not today. You're not seeing your friends today. Okay. Okay. Um, all right. I'm stopping there. Yep. Yep. We are going to stop. It is time to get up and moving. Besides, my computer's about to take a poop. It's about to die. Oh, that's 3 hours. All right.